Okay, I want to go over another dream that I had. And in this dream, I was in my father's house. Okay. And in this dream, it was my mother. Well, the only family member was my mother. Okay, so how this dream started was I was in my room. Okay. And in my room, on my bed, was lied a dead man. It's weird. It's weird thinking about that. But a dead man was laying on his back in my room on my bed. Right next to him, on his left, I lied there on my stomach. So I was lying on my stomach. He was lying on his back. Mind you, I didn't know this man, but he was dead. And in my dream, I wasn't scared, didn't question it. I didn't do anything. Okay? While I was lying on my stomach on the left side of him, I had my left arm over his chest. Okay? And that's how the dream started. I was just in my room, and that's how it just started. And I just noticed that this man was dead, and I felt sorry for him. I felt remorseful for him. So the best thing I could do is I just started praying for him. I didn't run out of my room or nothing to go tell my parents or anything. I just lied there and I just started praying for him. I was just talking to God and just confirming to God what I believe. And I was like, God, you're the one that gives us life. You give us the spirit of life to live. You created everything that's in us. Our bones, our ligaments are all in your hands. And I know this. I was just confirming to God that He's the one true God and this man needs his help. And I was just praying like wholeheartedly. Again, I didn't know the God. I didn't know where he came from. He was not a family member of mine, nothing. All right. And as far as being dead, this man had no bones. Okay. This man had no muscles. He had no tendons or ligaments. He was just flat like a bicycle in a tube, but it was a body. He had no skull, nothing, just flat. And I just found out to be weird, but like I said, it didn't cross my mind as being crazy. I just seen that he was dead. I felt bad for him. I felt sorry for him, and I just wanted him to live again. So like I said, I just started praying, and I was praying, and I was praying, and I was praying. And then I wasn't sure if God was going to answer my prayers. So I'm not sure if I stopped or if I continued. I think I continued because in the midst of me praying, I don't know why I felt this guy's heartbeat on my arm, and I heard it. And it was loud. It was just how his heartbeat was. It wasn't a regular rhythm. It would pulsate. And then it will pause for a while. I just kept praying. And they'll pulsate. And they'll pause. Okay? So at the first pulsate, with my arm, I just felt the blood rushing through him like water coming out of a water hose, like it was filling up. And at the same time, I felt the bones just coming through. Just started connecting together, and I could hear it, and I felt it because my arm was on his chest, and I just couldn't believe what was happening. I was like, man, God is answering my prayers. This man's come back to life. But every time his heart beat, blood would flow, gush in his body, and then on top of that, the bones, you can hear it just connect and find his way to connect. Like his legs would connect to his arms and his ribs and his chest. Everything just started to form. So the heart would beat once, it'll begin its form, and then it stopped. And they'll pause. As if when it paused, God was just reconstructing everything where it needed to go. And then it will beat again, and there'll be another gush of blood. Bones will continue to form again, and then there'll be another pause. I mean, just that dream, and like it continued until this man just came alive, and his heart just started beating regular. And in that dream, when I woke up, it got me. It got me like before I knew God was real. You know, I just knew it. But with this dream, it just put so much confirmation in my mind, like so much reality. Like, man, this is some real stuff. God is real. This is crazy. I don't know. I love that dream. I love that dream. It just brought reality to me. Like the things that people tell us, these people that don't believe in God, they looking at you with a straight face. They ain't no God, and they believe it with all their hearts and all their soul. But then God, this is how He communicates with us. It's through dreams. And with this dream, He just showed me. Because I prayed to Him. I had faith. I declared to Him that I know. You know what I mean? That I wasn't double-minded. I knew that He was the one and true only God. That He gave us the spirit of life. You know what I mean? And with that confirmation of me knowing through my faith, God said, okay, and it just began to work. This man started coming back to life, and he was alive. But in my dream, it was made known to me that he was alive, but he was still laying down. His heart was beating, and his skull formed, his muscles formed. He was warm. He just looked like a regular man just laying in bed asleep. In my dream, I wasn't able to. After that, we didn't conversate. We didn't talk. Nothing. After that, I was just so happy that he was alive, and God just answered my prayers. And one thing that hurt me in this dream is my mother was there. And my mother is a believer. She's a Christian, religious, whatever you want to say it, believer. And then when I seen this happen, I ran to my mom. Well, she came to my room. She didn't question it. She didn't question why the guy was there. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Like it was just normal. And I was like, Mom, man, this man was dead. And I prayed for him. He came back to life. And then she was like, no, that can't be. No, that's not real. It can't be. And in my dream, when I woke up, I was like, why would my mom say that? Because she's not that type to say something like that. Anything that goes on, she's quick to bring God's name up. She's quick to bring Jesus' name up. She's quick to lecture somebody about the things of God. You know what I mean? But in that dream, she wasn't agreeing with me. I was like, Mom, this man was dead. I mean, he was dead, and I was happy and joyful. It just confirmed a lot. Made me want to love God even more. Made me want to worship Him. But my mother just wasn't. She just wasn't believing it. I don't know. I really don't know what that dream meant as far as the end part. I don't. But I just wanted to put that dream out there. That's about it. Thank y'all for listening. Take care.